Yeah.
Yeah, I first met Ian, oh, it's got to be 30 years ago at least.
First car's live.
You know what happened to that Citroen this morning, the one that looked like the World Rally car? I don't know what number it was, I saw it come past here the first time, I haven't seen it again. Oh well, it'll be in the results somewhere.
Watch any cars now.
You want to stop behind those ants in the road coming? Is there any ants out in the first? Shouldn't have done it like this? Oh my god. Is it like that? Is that ants in it? Wow, that's ants.
It's not going to be out there, are they?
Like ants now. First car's flying as well, isn't it? How fast first car's flying?
Car.
Is it a big rally this
Stand on that one, it's easy. Don't park there, mate. Put people off.
Well, what a busy few minutes we've had since we were last together. After my little mishap on the gravel section, which actually was part of the monument stage, in fact the whole of the monument stage from last weekend's Nicky Grist rally, I managed to get a puncture on the way to the first stage this morning on my Fiesta ST road car. And yeah, I didn't fancy doing a 5-hour drive back on a space saver, so thank you to Wayne Jones, who has lent me a couple of E-marked rally tyres. And thank you, massive thank you to Melvin Evans Motorsport, to the guys there for Owen and the guys there for fitting those on the car for me. I feel like a proper rally driver now. I didn't go in for my iced coffee and massage. Myron said I can go back later for that, as I'm a fully fledged Melvin Evans Motorsport rally driver now. And a huge thank you to Protyre, our sponsors, who, oh, you know what, when you have a flat tyre and you're doing rally TV and you're sponsored by a tyre company, no sweat. And they fitted the tyres on for me, so a team effort, and we're back just in time for the stage end here. So the first of the crews into this 7th stage of the day. This is the MCK van stage, 13.64 miles, an extra 1/10 of a mile over the last layout. It's the opposite direction, but essentially the same stage, the same slither of asphalt. This is the Nigel Ferguson Fabricators Tour of Epynt Rally. It is the penultimate stage, and it is round 6 of the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. And as if you've been following us and enjoying the live coverage, spending time with us this weekend, as you'll know by now, the British Historic Rally Championship crews are opening the billing on each stage, running at the head of the field. So we will be due our first competitors into this flying finish very soon. You've seen Neil Williams. He's on a charge, isn't he? Really impressive pace from him this weekend. And you've seen Seb Perez through as well. So we're just waiting to get some reaction from them at the end of this penultimate stage. Still 26 or so. Only 7 miles left of competitive mileage here on the Tour of Epynt. A lot can still happen, and a lot has happened from that ferocious weather we had last night. It was pretty biblical out here doing this, and it was just as much so inside the car as well, making tyre choice difficult, making it treacherous, and fair play. You know, not many offs given the conditions last night, but there were quite a few people doing their first ever Epynt, and they were not easy conditions. So from that and the drama that came with that to the drama we've had on the stages today, the title fight is what we came here to talk about, and talk about it we have. At the moment, Neil Roskell, Di Roberts, really frustrated with themselves. Neil really beating himself up. I was very kind to him in that last stage end. He was getting back to somewhere near the pace that we've seen from him earlier in the day, but that first stage, sorry, earlier in the rally, but that first stage just caught him out, and we've seen it caught a few other people out as well. John Indry, the latest of those. So that triangle on the last stage, interestingly, the triangle where we were doing our stage end yesterday at the end of the first stage, just catching a few of the crews out, and just meaning that that title fight becomes all of a sudden a lot more tricky for Neil Roskell and Di Roberts. Callum Black, Jack Mawson, though, they are flying again. Callum not very happy with himself this morning, didn't think his pace was where it should be. Mark Kelly, Will Atkins were leading the way with just 3 seconds in it going into today, and they've been setting identical, almost identical stage times throughout the rally. But Mark Kelly, Will Atkins had a big do on the last stage, losing the back end of the car near the start of the stage, getting a bit of a tank slapper on, managing to gather it up, but only after going off the road and taking the front bumper off the Skoda. So they came through losing 17 seconds, which, together with another blistering performance from our reigning champions, Callum Black, Jack Morton, means they have a 13-second lead out in front. And they'll be looking to manage that now. Maximum points, all that Callum Black wants. Same for Neil Roskell. It won't be maximum points this weekend unless something very dramatic happens. But damage limitation is the name of Neil's game now. We do like a good fight back, though, and we're due one of those, I think. Although Roskell, Roberts back in 12th at the moment. Non-championship crew, John Indry, Claire Williams ahead of them. 11 seconds the gap, a further 6 seconds to Hugh James, Lewis Sim, and then only 1 second to Sam Touzle. So another second as well to Roger Duckworth. So if they could make up 20 seconds, let's say, through these two stages, that's not undoable. They could get on terms with Steve Simpson and Mark Glenister, who are currently in 7th place, having had a bit of a moment of their own on that same ditch. And that's where damage limitation points really will kick in, as far as the championship is concerned. So I'd say 20 seconds is the sort of minimum target that Neil and Di will be aiming for, just to try and get themselves back in that hunt. They can overhaul Roger Duckworth, Alan Cook in 8th place. That will get them something like onto scoring some points, which will help in that title fight. But as I say, they have made it a whole lot more difficult for themselves at this stage now. We're going to see the British Historic Rally Championship crews through first. Mark Higgins, Carl Williamson, the first of those. Currently the gap back to Seb Perez and Dale Bowen, 43 seconds. Higgins took 4 out of the Porsche driver in that last stage. Interestingly, neither of those drivers have ever been here before. Remarkable that Mark Higgins has never been to Epynt, isn't it? 3-time British Rally champion, absolute rally legend. There isn't a lot that he hasn't done, but he hasn't done Epynt. But today, he can chalk it off. Because if things stay the way they are, he'll have opened up his Epynt account very nicely indeed. Neil Williams, Ulrich Davies in third place in their escort, and they have been flying today, absolutely flying. They lead the H5 runners as well. Rudy Lancaster, Guy Weaver behind them. Fairly close, 17 seconds split the Porsche in the escort of Perez and Williams. Further 35 seconds back to Rudy Lancaster. Then they've got to keep their eye on their rearview mirror, so to speak, metaphorically speaking, because Richard Hill and Patrick Cooper are 8 seconds behind them. Adrian Hetherington, Ronan O'Neill said they'd done their best stage to date so far this weekend on the last one. We'll see from them shortly. They're in 6th place in the historic cruise, 20 seconds back from Richard Hill and Patrick Cooper. So the historics will come through first, and then the main field will burst into action, and the hills once again here in Epynt will be alive with the sound of rally cars. You almost want to sing it, don't you? And by the way, the weather's improved. Very kind of so many crews to ask if we dried out at the stage end last time. It's a shame I was rushing about so much in service, because there were some stories to be had there. I'm pretty sure I saw Claire Williams in a particular rush to get sorted. Was desperately flapping and moving a car to do something. And I saw John Indry walking through the service area with, like I was, a bunch of new tyres.
I haven't got the historic times actually.
Be a really good finish for Indry if he can
Dropped second. He had a big spin on the last one.
carve a top 10
Right on the very start of the gate.
here.
Is Callum in front of him then, or?
Some fast performances though throughout the field. Got William Hill in the Hills Ford Fiesta Rally 3 taking the gear shifter off. He was pulling the gears with so much ferocity. Just driving to this stage. We're just along from well, we're at the crossroads near the quarry, not far down from where the service area is. A place that you will know if you've been to rallies on Epynt. Whereabouts are we in relation to? Of course, it's Dixie's, isn't it? This area, yeah. Seen some big accidents at the bottom of there, haven't we, over the years as well? But this is just a transit section on today's Nigel Ferguson Fabricators Tour of Epynt. 8 stages. 80 stage miles in total over 2 days. And as we talk, you're watching action from probably 2/3 of the way in, a bit more. Into this stage, Phil Bramwell on the camera. Capturing the action mid-stage. You guys are going to see that before I am. I'm doing my best to juggle, but I've got results and notes and stage times and things in front of me. So enjoy the action from the stage, and we will bring you some reaction from the stage end. A little man called Wayne Goldring, who talks in my ear every now and again when there's something to alert you to, so alert you we will. We've got a bit of a car train going through the stage towards the back end of this stage. Seb Perez first on the road, just how it should have been this morning, until he spun and Neil Williams got ahead of him. Neil Williams in second and Mark Higgins in third in the David Appleby Engineering TR7 V8, all within about 20 seconds of each other, so not sure what the story is there. They should all be 30 seconds apart. So it could get pretty busy in just a few minutes' time as these cars, in fact less than a few minutes' time, as the cars head towards the finish. I can hear the first of them now. Thank you to Rich Bump, who's been sending us little snippets throughout the day from, he's got a good spot, didn't he, near the triangle, plenty of action down there. Those videos we shared of Roskell, Kevin Davies and Steve Simpson having their moments were courtesy of Rich. just a few moments away from getting these first historic cars into the finish. We're a little way along from the finish, so hopefully, all being well, we should have some results for you. In fact, we do, don't we? Looking at the results, the first few results are in. It's an 11:41 for Mark Higgins. Perez 15 back on this stage, 11:56 for him. And Rudy Lancaster at the moment moving into third place in the historics with a 12:08 through here. Still doesn't quite tell the story, does it? Except Neil Williams has slipped back with a 12:47. So, right, so he's over a minute and 6 off Higgins. So clearly that's where the issue was, because he was running first on the road, wasn't he? So clearly Williams has had the issue. We're not sure where. If you are, I don't know if you heard that behind me, but if you are out driving and you're using the Epynt roads this weekend, please drive safely, unlike the BMW 2 Series driver who just flew past us like a complete lunatic. I really care about his death wish. It's the fate of everybody else around him that becomes the issue. So first car into the finish then. Neil Williams has clearly had an issue to be a minute and 6 down on the stage time there. We'll find out what the story is very shortly. It should be Seb Perez into us first with Dale Bowen alongside. Rudy Lancaster, Guy Weaver now into third place. They'll be pleased with that. They were enjoying themselves and really into the rhythm on the last one. And if you're just tuning in, this is the penultimate stage of the Nigel Ferguson Fabricators Tour of Epynt. It is round 6 of the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship, where we have a title fight on our hands, and we will have our championship challengers. Indeed, last year's rally winner as well, Mark Kelly, into the stop line and into that stage on the camera for you very shortly, live here on Special Stage. But for now, let's warm ourselves up. This is a reaction from the British Historic Rally Championship crews. Seb, back to running first on the road. What happened in there?
He got caught behind Neil in one of the narrow sections, so yeah, we sort of sat behind waiting for him.
Has he had an issue?
Yeah, the engine problem or something, but yeah, steady away. So yeah, not ideal, but yeah, we'll see what happens in the last one.
A solid second place, I think we can say, can't we, going into the last one? It's not a gap you're going to make up on stage time alone.
No, I don't think so. Look, we're happy to be in. Yeah, first time over Epynt, we'll definitely take that. So yeah.
Heck of a battle with an absolute rally legend as well. That can't be lost on you.
Exactly. Yeah. No, fair play to him. He's gone well this weekend.
He has. Seb Perez, classy as ever. Well, that gap has extended. You look satisfied.
Yeah, I was just saying a very, very different stage going that way. We got so used to doing the other one, and there was a few of those crests where you're thinking, I hope it goes that way, but good stage.
Are the sheep on your mind at all?
Yeah, there's a lot around actually. We had about 3 run out in front of us, and one was so close. She came out and then turned around and went back, so...
And can you enjoy this last stage with the lead light?
Stage through there, pretty hairy, but yeah, keeping it pedaling.
At the last one, the rally seems to be coming towards you a little bit. What can you do in this last one?
No, just keep trying. That's all we can do.
Yeah, 2 seconds, that's it.
Oh no.
Neil Williams having some issues, and you're 2 seconds behind him, so it looks good.
Yeah, we'll see how we get on. See you later.
He always looks so relaxed, doesn't he? He's just driven over 13 and a half miles of Epynt flat out as Richard Hill, and just has a nice, relaxed, friendly smile. And a nice, relaxed vibe about him. Well, it's just getting faster, isn't it?
Yeah. Always a mix-up, but they turned it back to front. It was good fun. Yeah, definitely.
What can you do in this last one?
Just get to the finish now. That's the plan.
Bring her home.
That's it.
Gareth Bevan will be bringing that Mark II Escort home. Aled Rees alongside. 27 seconds. The gap to Adrian Hetherington, who will, I think, see now. So not a lot he can do through 13.6 more miles of the final stage, which is a rerun of this stage here. It's the Davies Furniture stage. Up next, this is the MCK Van stage here on the Nigel Ferguson Fabricators Tour of Epynt. Adrian, nice and safe in that position now.
Aye, well, I'd like to be
As safe as you can be.
I'd like to be a couple of positions further up, to be honest with you. But well, we've a lot to do. I think we've 14 to take out of Richard and probably over 19 or something to take out of Brady. So, well, we'll go for it. We'll still try.
We like the sound of that. We like the sound of that. Rally drivers who still go for it when they haven't necessarily got anything very obvious to be fighting for is what we're all about here on Special Stage. We hope you've enjoyed the coverage this weekend. Still one more stage to go. It's been good to be live for every single stage today. It's not something we can always do, but we always do our very best to bring you as much coverage as we can. Look at that big grin. You enjoyed that way round, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. We just had some big skids there, so yeah, that was pretty cool. So, don't know what the time's like, but you know.
I can probably tell you if I was quicker than that. 12:14, so you're 2 behind Gareth on that one.
Okay, that's not bad. We'll take that because we're still struggling without a first gear, so good enough.
Baz Wheeler, John Pickavents took the bit of the tooth off the first gear yesterday. Running without a clutch. How was that?
Yeah, no, brilliant. Yeah, bloody hard going.
12:35, so, you know, almost 20 seconds you took out of Phil and Mick.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, we just want to make sure that's the right time, really, because we were a bit surprised Baz was so much quicker.
Yeah, he's taken a good, what has he taken, 18 or 19 out of you there, hasn't he?
Well, we went well there, you know, so we didn't have a problem, so yeah, we just need to check that.
We'll let you go and check that then. Phil, that looked fun.
Yeah, that's nice. Turn it round a bit and it's just as good coming back as it is going.
First time as well.
Yeah, it was great going out, it's just as good coming back.
Got big grins on their faces. The Squires brothers enjoying their run out on Epynt today in the British Historic Rally Championship, our Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship Cruise. If you haven't already got them on the screen, producer Wayne will update me, I'm sure. And we will have them here at the flying finish or at the stop line very soon. Yeah, I got the nod. He's forgotten we've got radios, I think. You've got the Protyre Cruise on your screens now, so the title fight goes into the final 2 stages of the Tour of Epynt with just 2 rounds left to go. Callum Black, Jack Morton will be looking to solidify, there's a word, that lead that they took in the last one. Mark Kelly, Will Atkins, 14 behind, what can they do? They won here last year. Callum Black came 3rd on the Mueller rally here at Epynt last year. He'd quite like to chalk up another victory. Wasn't looking very good for Callum. I remember talking to him at the Manx when he'd retired, and it didn't start very well from either at the Northwest stages, did it? So it's amazing how a bit of consistency and championships can come right back to you. Right, your time hasn't come in yet. What do you got? Oh, it has, 14:09.
Yeah, terrible. Got a spin in the stall, so I won't help with it. But it was somewhat scary going in the round.
It's good news though, he gets to do it all over again.
Oh, happy days, yeah.
See you later. David Grace Pedley, 14:09, with a spin and a stall. Yeah, fair way off the pace of the H5 Cruise with that one. Nick Elliott, Dave Price, if you're wondering why we haven't seen from them, we interviewed them after the last one. They didn't think they were going to be here, did they? In fact, they didn't post a time for the last stage either, so they must have retired before handing the time card in. Brakes were the issue there. as in a lack of them. On the Godspeed brake stage, that's quite poetic, wasn't it? In fact, it was a lot of the talk was of brakes, which I just thought was quite a coincidence, really. How was that, Phil?
Oh, brilliant. Really enjoyed that. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, we had to stop to let a flock of sheep pass, but other than that, it was great.
Siobhan's got the cap on backwards. She's looking cool. You're all chilled in here, aren't you?
Well, you know we're going all right when she has the cap on backwards. When it's a sign. When it's on frontwards, she's Mrs. Angry. It's not good.
14.25 in there. You happy with that?
Yeah, happy with that. Happy with that. Yeah, I mean we left a little bit of time out there because so we had to stop for a flock of sheep and. Yeah, it was okay.
Weighing up what's quicker, isn't it? Just going through them or stopping for them?
Well, each one's 150 quid fine, so I'm like, no.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is, yeah. And there was about 8 of them, so I'm thinking, no.
On top of the price of a Marquin Escort wing, that gets quite expensive, doesn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't worth it, so we thought, no, tell you what, you just carry on and we'll wait.
Good decision, sir. Enjoy the next one.
Yeah, thank you.
There we go. Phil Harris, Siobhan Pugh, just weighing up how expensive it would have been to take a few extra seconds out of that stage time by not worrying too much about the flock of sheep. That's it for the historic cruise then. Enjoy some action from the stage as we bring you the title fight for the 2024 Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship. A season which at different points of the year has had different drivers looking like favourites. Simon Bowen at one stage leading the championship and looking like he was going to throw his hat in the ring. Darren Atkinson at the moment comes here. Well, he doesn't come here, but we come here with Darren Atkinson leading the championship in the B13 Escort. And, well, Callum Black, Jack Morton, in the year where they defend their title from last season, they've got their old sparring partner back. Neil Roskell, this time Andrew Rufford taking a year out to concentrate on family. We can all understand that. Di Roberts in with him. Another shot at the title beckons, but they've made the job harder for themselves with the mistake that Roskell was characteristically very keen to own earlier. No excuses, no complicated reasons why. Just a mistake, and they happen when you're pushing this much in a rally car and you're fighting for titles. Callum Black, Jack Morton then coming to this penultimate stage of the day, penultimate stage of the rally, leading the way. 13 seconds, not 14 as I just said. The gap back to Mark Kelly, Will Atkins, who won the Tour of Epynt last year. Kevin Davies, Owen Davies in third place at the moment. A stellar performance from them. 24 back from that front pair. And Wayne Jones, Dafford Evans in the hard-charging Darien. It became Darien territory today when the weather cleared up and things got hot and sticky. And I've actually got a pair of Wayne Jones hot and sticky tyres bolted to the front of my Fiesta ST road car for the drive back. Thanks to Wayne again, and Protyre and Melvin Evans Motorsport for their help with that one. Simon Bowen back behind him in 5th place at the moment. It's been a good day for him as well. We've got the first few times in as well at the moment. Sorry, that's why the gap has changed between Callum and Mark, isn't it? I think we'll get to stage time. So it seems very strange to see all three of our first drivers on an identical stage time, but they are all on a posted time of 11 minutes. Callum Black, Jack Morton, Mark Kelly, Will Atkins, Kevin Davies, Owen Davies, all posting 11 minutes through this first running of the stage in this direction, the MCK van stage. It looks iffy, if I'm honest, when looking at the leaderboard, but that's how close it's been all weekend. We're just not used to it being so close, are we? Kevin Davies really coming on terms with the front two. Mark Kelly, Will Atkins determined to fight back and take back that lead. They've got 13.6 miles through the final stage, the Davies and Davies Furniture stage, in which to do that. So, if you're watching at home, remember all you've got to do is get involved with our coverage. Let us know where you're watching from. Drop a comment on either the YouTube, the Facebook, or the specialstage.tv live stream, and we will enter you into a draw to win one of the Rallying is Life Rally TV t-shirts. The idea being just to get you guys involved with what we're doing. Encourage you to speak up, tell us where you're from, where you're watching, what you're doing. In what circumstances do we join you with this live rally action? Hugh Hunter, Rob Fab, we spoke to him after the last one. It just seems like the rally is sort of coming to them a little bit after perhaps a slower start than they would ordinarily have wanted. Was a little disappointed earlier on, but was just sort of pacing himself a bit. Having retired, of course, at the last round, the Argyle stages after a hard landing after a jump. Still recovering after the quite severe injuries he suffered in the crash on Manx last year, Hugh. But now, up into a pretty impressive 6th overall on the leaderboard. Steve Simpson, Mark Gallenister were a little higher than 7th earlier in the day before they stuck the car in a ditch in the same place that Neil Roskell did. And behind them, speak of him, and they shall appear 19 seconds back, Neil Roskell, Dyer Roberts. That time, 11:23 through this stage. 23 seconds the stage. First in, Mark Kelly, Will Atkins. And you can see that very second-hand looking Skoda now with a bit of, I was going to say a bit of tape dangling from the window. It's not. Mark's just trying to cool himself off. What can you do? 13 seconds going into the last one. You guys were all equal, 3 of you. Top 3, equal time in there.
Yeah, there's nothing more really. There'll be 1 or 2 seconds per outsput now, not 13. Unfortunately, it's going to come down to that spin.
You're going to be ruining that mistake, but you owned it. That's fine. Our 3 leading drivers on the identical stage time there, showing just how close it's been today.
Yeah, fair play to Mark. We had a good run through there, and I really enjoyed it. The car was mega. Really
Obviously, with what's happened to Neil, that makes things a little easier for you championship-wise, but you came here behind him. You're going to lead in front of him.
Yeah, no, that's an added bonus to our day, really. Obviously, we've got to get through the last stage, and then we can start.
Let's not jinx anything just yet.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Sort of championships later.
Yeah.
We'll just move back towards the studio van. Well, it has been a fast day out there. 3 of you on an identical stage time.
Wow, it's unbelievable. Now you couldn't really that can't happen realistically.
I looked at it and I said, nah, that must be a mistake. We never see that.
Yeah, in all fairness, comfortable push, but obviously, in all fairness, there's much more to come out of the car again. But jeepers creepers, that was fast.
Yeah. Fantastic. It looked fast on the screen, didn't it? 7 seconds back from these front 3 who are all on an identical time and fighting for the overall championship. That is not bad. It is Darien territory today.
Hey, I had a stall on the hip in though, so I lost a bit there. So I'll try and catch him next time now.
On terms with our championship leaders. And thank you for the tyres.
No worries at all.
Wayne Jones, David Evans have really impressed today in that Darien. They said it would be quick. They knew they'd go well here if the weather was favourable. It has been. It's Darien territory. Steve, obviously ruining that mistake earlier on, but you're still in the hunt for a decent finish here.
Yeah, we're trying, that's for sure. So, had a good clean stage there, but I don't think we're getting anything on where we are at the minute.
No, it's going to be a fair old gap. 24 seconds to make up if you're going to overhaul Hugh Hunter.
He's going to have an overshoot.
Well, you got Hugh James 12 behind you.
He's got some going to do then, haven't we?
You go overshooting either.
No, exactly.
Steve Simpson, Mark Glenister, currently in 7th place and 11:26 through there. Hugh Hunter took 4 seconds through this penultimate stage. The Lewis Hunter contracting Fiesta Rally 2.
Gotta go.
Okay, oh, okay.
I've got no brakes.
Okay, we can see the smoke inside the car actually. The rear brakes really smoking on that Fiesta Rally 2. What can you do from here, Neil?
Just got to beat that Cotley reject, haven't I?
That's what I'm after now. I'm just going to keep battling. If I can, you know, get a bit faster on that next one. I know where I've lost time. But
It's a handful of seconds all the way into the middle of the top 10.
Yeah, and it's like you say, I've just got to, hopefully, you know, something happens and then I can climb that. But we are where we are. I'm enjoying it now. At one point I said, I'm getting too old for this.
Well, you do like making the job harder for yourself, don't you?
You know, definitely.
You like a good fight back, so enjoy the last one.
Yeah, I will do. Thanks.
Well, it's been some day for you guys.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Just, my notes were way too tame at the start. We've changed them now, haven't we? I went round the corner, what's happening? 2 gears too low. But the rest of it was good, yeah, I enjoyed it.
There hasn't been much to find between you and Steve Simpson today, if that's where the battle's been at. 2 seconds in that one.
Was there? What, him quicker than us, or the other way?
How far behind are we?
Behind you, well, you got 22. Sorry, you haven't, have you? Got 49 behind Wayne Jones in the Darien, but you're not behind Steve overall. He just beat you on that stage.
Oh, we're in front of him.
Oh goodness me! You are asking me all the questions now, aren't you? You're 3 positions ahead of Steve. You are 36 seconds.
So are we overall then now?
Never looked. 5th overall.
Are we? Oh, I'll take that.
I had this whole conversation with you, assuming you knew that. that could have gone a lot quicker, couldn't it?
I have paid my phone bill, so I have to have something else tell me.
We could have done that conversation a whole lot quicker than we did. John's squeezing past, needs to get out. John! All okay?
Yeah, the last time, did I speak to you where we had 3 spins and all that? We got.
Oh, did you speak to me?
Yeah, we got 3 punches, so we were lucky. So finally, we haven't done too bad there, but we're bringing it home now. But it's a shame, I wanted to beat Hugh Hunter. He said I could.
Hugh, 11:33 in there. You know, you've 7 seconds off a Rally 2 Fiesta over Epynt, and it's flat out.
Yes, there's not much left now. We had a few moments in there, yeah, that's it.
I'm afraid. You got 13.6 miles left to go.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Good stuff. We'd like to hear that. Well, do you know what? You've stuck yourself right in the thick of it, and that is one heck of a battle going into the last one.
With whom?
At the moment, you are 1 second behind John Indry.
Behind him again? Oh,
Yeah, behind him, and he's only 5 seconds behind Hugh James in that Escort. So, you know, a handful of seconds, it all changes.
Okay, yeah, well, we took it fairly easy in there, so maybe we can get a bit more time next time.
But it's good going into the last stage with a bit of a battle, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, no, it's fun.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Look, I told you, duct tape. I told you it just needed some duct tape.
Once a chassis leg, it's had a wishbone, and if you no, the bloke's done a fantastic job fixing it back in service. It just doesn't feel like the same car underneath me now, unfortunately.
That said, is it damage limitation? Because at the moment, at 11:51, given that you've got a car that's not, it's
that good or is that
it's off the pace, but you know, you are. Will Hill was an 11:41. He's taken 10, but you know, you've got a car that's not behaving.
End of the stage, haven't we? I'll go a bit faster. Yeah.
He's 2 behind you going into this.
2, lovely. Yeah, he'll win.
That's defeatist talk. I'm guessing there's not a lot left in there.
No, it wasn't too bad. We lost probably 5 or 6 seconds with the gear shift problem, so I hope we get to sort it. But it was good. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it.
What we like to hear. Need to get further up towards the van. Will, you're 2 seconds behind Phil Hopkins now going into the last one. That's a fight, isn't it?
Certainly is. We're going to keep pushing to the end. We had a few more issues with the shifter. I mean, a bonnet pin
Any more issues that it actually coming off in your hand?
It was just a bit looser again, but we had bonnet pin flapping the one side as well, so a few nervy moments, but we got through it. So we'll see how we go into the last one.
What's your mind like going into this last one? Are you going to go all out, or are you just going to try and be sensible and manage a balance?
I'll let you know in about an hour's time.
This thing, is there?
No.
Will Hill, Richard Crozier are into the last stage with 2 seconds between them and the car ahead. How was that?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, we're starting to get a grip for the car now, I think, so it's starting to settle into it now.
Luckily, you got one more stage left now. You've started to get to grips with the car. I'm just starting to look down. Your time hasn't come through yet. What did you do? Oh, 11:38.
11:38. Yeah. 11:38.
Happy with that?
Yeah, happy with that. Yeah.
Rob Terry Martin, the times have been actually really good this afternoon. It's a lot easier to tell the story when that happens. But I'll tell you what, you got 22 to make up if you want to get into 6th place, but you've got to watch those rear view mirrors now, haven't you? Stephen Simpson is on a bit of a charge behind you, but what a day.
I didn't really notice who was behind me, but I'm just happy where we are. Learning the car, learning Max, learning a good time. It's fun out there.
I suppose I spend my time on rallies looking at leaderboards and times, but it's remarkable to me that you don't.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not quick enough yet.
I like that, I like that. Classy from Sam Toozle, Max Freeman alongside. That's the one bit of Matt Edwards that hasn't rubbed off on him. Matt knew exactly where he was at every single point when we spoke to him. Nothing escaped him. What can you do going into this last one?
Well, we can push a little bit harder. I'm sure we can go quicker in an odd place too, and Mark will be pushing. But we had another good run there, a good push, so we'll see.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of chance of you making up on Lee ahead of you, but of course it's in the championship. You've got a bit of a safety margin there, haven't you, in your position?
I've no idea where I am.
No, it's remarkable to me that you don't look away. I bet he knows. I bet Twynham knows.
I don't know where I am in classing or anything, honestly.
You'll enjoy looking back when you get up.
All my mates say to me, oh, where are you at in class or whatever, and they don't believe me, I don't think, when I say it. Honestly, I've no idea.
I think I do. Enjoy the last one, gents.
Cheers, thank you.
12:20 in there. Not overly happy with that, I doubt.
No, just find these electrical gremlins, really. Yeah, can't get to the bottom of it. We've got a bag full of coil packs. None of them are fixing it. So, yeah.
Literally has a doggy bag full of coil packs, yeah.
We've gone in the bin already and we've got a bag full there, so I don't know what's going on, but we'll try and get to the bottom of it.
There we go, he's going to battle on. Lee Edwards will be entertaining as ever, either way. Nathan, a 12:17 in there. You took 5 off Ben ahead of you on the leaderboard.
I don't think there's another 15 though. I think that's it now. 1 stage to go. He's 15.
Bad news, it's 16.
It's 16. I can't count. Merriman coming fast.
Merriman, I haven't got time in for him yet. No time for him just yet, I don't think. Oh yeah, he has no, he hasn't.
Good fun though.
Good fun. Nathan Evans is off to the last one. It's getting a bit busy down here, isn't it? Roger Henderson has got to go. He's got a problem he's got to sort. Ben, you still fast? You're still pushing, aren't you?
Yeah, me and Nate are having a good go. Yeah. It's good crack. I don't know what...
5 in that last one.
I'll sort to him.
To him. No, to you actually. 22, yeah, and he did 17, so he took 5 out of you.
5 back. It's good, isn't it?
It is, it's a good battle.
It's good, Ben.
There's a fair old gap between you now, though, 16 going into the last one.
So, same again, hopefully. Get both across the line, that'll do, innit?
Good luck.
Good day out.
Cheers. A good day out understates it somewhat, given we are fighting for various championships here. Was that hard work, Ian? I could just tell.
Yeah, I go back to co-driving. I think that was hard work, that was. So, yeah, cook the brakes.
Speak to the co-driver about that, shouldn't we?
He's sweating as well, so it must be a good spin. So, no, all good. All good, yeah.
What have you got left for this last one?
Bring it home. Yeah. Have a push, but bring it home. So.
There's a nod of confidence from Sam, who looks nice and chilled there in the co-driver's seat. Oh, Peter, it's a lot. We were talking about your sheep moment earlier when you hit a sheep over the top here in your Subaru WRC car. I'm pleased you've turned up at the stage end. I wasn't expecting you to, though.
I won this rally 5 times, so I used to enjoy the rally. My days are over now. I've done it all, I've won it all.
It is lovely to have you here. Peter Lloyd, who featured so heavily in this championship and on this live show a lot of years ago now.
Yes, I've been interviewed by you many times. Yes, nice to see you.
You've made my day. I'm delighted I got to interview you.
Tell you now.
You are. You're live right now on Special Stage.
Hey, I'm live.
Just like the good old days.
Yeah, what? I love it.
I'm delighted with that. Thank you, Peter. Peter Lloyd, of Peter Lloyd rallying and used to feature heavily in this championship. Great to see him. Great, Peter Lloyd ahead of you on the stage there. You weren't expecting that, were you?
No, I wasn't.
How did that go?
Brilliant. Trying to chase down Ian, but not quite. Getting closer, but not. Need a couple more miles, I think.
Well, you got 13.6 miles. How was that?
Nah, not quite enough. Catching him towards the end, but not enough.
Oh, you said a couple?
A couple to overtake and get some.
You are difficult to negotiate with. Enjoy the last one. Anything left for this last one, Adrian?
Not a lot.
You're thinking carefully about that answer.
I was certainly thinking, no, one to go, got to get to the finish. I mean, we're so far down at the moment because of the problems we had yesterday, but at least if we can get the finish, we might get a few points for the championship, which is what it's all about, isn't it? So, as I say, never give up.
There was a satisfied nod of approval from Ash there.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheers, guys. I think everybody has given it 10 tenths in this last stage. Do you think, Nathan, when it gets hot, everybody just gives it everything, and then you get to the last stage and you haven't got anything left?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think tyres have got much left in them. That were a bit early around though on softs. Yeah, wrong tyre choice, I think.
Well, your time hasn't dropped in yet, but you happy?
Yeah, feels all right. Yeah, all right.
How's 12:43?
Yeah. All right, yeah.
Big push over the last one, yeah?
We'll try, yeah. if tyres will hold on.
Little space. Always look at the co-driver when I say that. What can we do going into this last one, Phil?
Go home. Yeah, no.
You can't go home just yet?
Not yet, no. No, you're enjoying it. Yeah. Enjoying it. It's just a bit different. When you're coming back the opposite way, you've got to think differently, haven't you? Oh, good. Enjoying it.
Enjoy the last one.
I'm enjoying it.
Move back that way, we lost so. We seem to work our way backwards away from the studio and we lose signal. How was that?
Fantastic, yeah. We missed the last stage. We had to change the clutch. Yeah. All done. An hour and 20 minutes. Great job by the guys. Back out. One more stage to go. Happy days.
That's a big feat, isn't it?
Impressive, yeah. But we thought we'd done, but we're back here now. Enjoying it. Fantastic.
Well, the last one should be fun then.
Yep. It will, yeah. Cheers, Paul.
David White, Harry Walshaw are doing one final stage. A new clutch in 1 hour, 20 minutes. That's not bad, is it? Richard, everyone's watching your time up there. How are you going?
Trying my best, but damage limitation after yesterday. Got caught out in the conditions. Wasn't brave enough. But today is try and build a bit of confidence back. So hopefully all good.
13.6 miles left.
Yes, get to the end now. That's the main thing.
There have been some fast Darians out here, haven't there? This weekend. Somehow lost our results service here. That's fine. How was that?
Not too bad, felt much better that time. So we had a lot of problems yesterday, but from there on we're coming back up.
13.6 left. Have you got any battles in this last one?
No, we're way behind. We lost 9 minutes. 9 minutes. 9 minutes on stage 2. Wow. Just out for a laugh. Seat time today.
Yeah, you'll be looking at those times, I've no doubt. Enjoy. Right. Might get the stage times up in a minute. No, it's not playing ball. How was that?
I think I must have misleaded you this morning.
Were you?
The time I gave was wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a bit.
He's lying
Just
to
a
me.
bit.
He's lying to me, you know. It was good stage, very fast stage that way, clean, tidy, really good.
You know, if they give you a faster stage at the end, it means that if they give you a faster stage time, they're trying to slow you down.
Well, the times are nowhere anyway, so I think they can't be so slow.
Is it too fast for him?
Hey, thank you, Paul.
Ah, we're back with the live results. Rory, it's just a case of thinking about the championship, isn't it, for this last stage now?
Yeah, it is now. I think we've enjoyed that run the other direction. It was quite good, but yeah, just get to the end now. One to go, and we'll try and bring it back.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah. Cheers.
Discretion, sometimes the better part of valour when you're fighting for a championship. Valour isn't always the way. Richard, how was that? You get into grips with this thing now?
Yeah, I'm loving it. This feels much more comfortable now. Yeah.
Look at home in it, which you haven't previously. You look at home.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like we're making progress.
Is that you or me?
I don't know who that is. Anyway.
Good luck for the next one.
Thanks.
Times haven't dropped in just yet. They have 12:49. Happy with that?
Yeah, that's good, yeah, I think so. Flow's better that way, I thought. I preferred it, yeah.
Co-driver's nodding, he's happy.
Yeah. Yeah, that was better. Better on the grass, anyway.
Yeah, well, there we go. One more to go. What's the plan for the last 13 miles?
Same again. The same again.
There we go. Jake Smith, Robbie Sanford, looking for the same again at 12:49 through this penultimate stage for them. And Aaron Jones was at 12:34 for you through there. That's decent.
Yeah, that was pretty good. We was pushing quite hard then, so.
I can see from the time. So last one, 13.6 miles to go. Anything more to give?
No, there's a little bit more.
There we go.
We'll try.
We'll look forward to seeing that little bit more coming out. Allard Wyn Morgan's in a rush to get out. Time hasn't dropped through yet. Have you seen it? What have you got?
No idea.
You don't know.
Don't know.
Sorry, we
No idea.
haven't worked it out yet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
It's okay. It's all right.
We're just
How was
enjoying
it?
We're just enjoying it. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Brilliant. Yeah. Can't wait to get back out again.
One more to go. Good news.
Thank you.
I lost internet connection to the Times a few cars ago, and I'm struggling to get it back. Here we go. One left. It's been a journey today, hasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Fair play to Rory up front. He's class for a field. But yeah, it's a cracking event. Absolutely.
He's got a championship on his mind going into this last one, so I guess you'll be the same.
We're just dropping in out doing certain rounds, so we're back from Free Shires, so see if we can catch him in.
See you then. Battle of the front wheel drive. Warriors here in the Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship has been fierce today, hasn't it? Kev, how was that?
Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Absolutely loving it. Buzzing. I want to go and do it again.
Amazing what a nice bit of weather does on Epynt, isn't it?
Even when it's wet, I still enjoy it. Yeah, it was a completely new challenge from what I've been used to, which is, well, we ain't getting no younger, so I thought, solid, it's going to have a little go sort of thing. So, yeah, buzzing, mate. Buzzing.
Buzzing, I'll take that. That's a good way to round off the penultimate stage, isn't it? Buzzing, ready for the last one. Mark, decent penultimate stage for you?
Yeah, that was really good. I really enjoyed it that way round. Some big downhill bits, which was quite fun. So yeah, had a good day. Had a really good day. Just been enjoying it.
You need to just sort of strap your bits together and go, don't you, on those bits?
Exactly, yeah. It's all good fun.
Some of these cars look like they've done a forest event. This is the car that won the best presented car last time out on Argyle. How was that?
Yeah, it's fast. We're struggling against these big escorts around us, which I suppose we should do really. She's only 1400. But yeah, no, okay, one more to go. Yeah, let's get to the end now.
What's the plan for the last one?
Flat out as always.
As always, that's what we want to hear. Pull those gears, get the revs up. Howell, you've had a smooth weekend. You've had a good time, haven't you?
Yeah, it's all right, great, yeah. We're having fun.
On stages like these, it doesn't always go to plan like this did.
Oh no, something happens to the car, doesn't there? Okay, we had a little issue at the start of that one now, she wasn't charging. We have got brake problems as well, we've lost the handbrake, that's not very good, so I don't know, it's all heat, I think, related. Anyway, she's charging now. Have a look at the handbrake when it's cold.
Good stuff. Enjoy the last one.
Cheers, thank you very much.
One more to go.
One more to go. If I can stay in front of all these escorts, happy days. No, it's been a good day. I really enjoyed it today.
And the last one, 13.6. It's a good one to end on.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And my favourite way as well, all downhill.
All downhill, there we go. That's what you need in a little 205 GTI when you're battling the escorts. Leighton likes it when it's all downhill. I guess you'll be the same.
Yes, it's rather quick, that one.
Yeah.
Done well on that one. Good run.
One more to go. I'm going to try and keep on the island.
I was going to ask you what the plan is. That sounds like a plan to me. Neil Jones is going to keep it in one piece through the last one. Sometimes that's all the plan needs to be. We're talking plans. What's yours?
Get to the end.
You've said that all day. I want something more.
No, just get there and get some points. Yeah, that's it.
We get to this stage of the season and it's flat out, or it's championship positions, isn't it? And you can't always do both.
No, we can't. Definitely not today. No, they're on a different pace today, so but it is what it is.
Fine, you're here and you're going to take some points with you as things stand.
That's it. Hopefully.
Let's not jinx anything.
Thank you.
Jez, fast day out there for you today. The pace has been hot, the weather's been hot, but you've had a smooth run through.
Well, yeah, hopefully, yeah. It's all been good. Running out of gears now, but it's...
I think you've lost some or you want some more?
I want some more. Need some more. It's just the gearing, like I say, my gearing's down on the back. But it's going well. I can't get any more out of it, and that's it. Vibrating like mad. We've got a few faults come out here and there, but it's all right. It's one of them. We'll sort it out. Back.
She's an old lady.
She is an old lady, but she's going very well. She's fine.
Enjoy the last one.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
I see you out there pulling the gears. It was worth the effort, wasn't it? It was worth the all-nighter.
Yeah, we're having fun. We're having fun. Yeah, we're having a good laugh. We're not going to win any trophies, are we? So yeah, we're just really enjoying ourselves.
We knew that from last night, didn't we?
Yeah. Before I started the rally, I knew I wasn't winning any trophies. So we're just having a skid about and just having a laugh, and that's what we came here
Sounds
for.
good to me. 13.6 more miles to do that in.
Let's hope we get there.
Let's hope we get there. You can see on the screen Ian Godney in the Godspeed Suzuki Swift. Looks like he's having issues. Slower through the stage with hazards on. He'll be hoping he gets there as well. Times haven't dropped through just yet. How was that?
Good. Yeah, we've stuck some mediums on the front that time, so yeah, much more grip. Should have done it this morning, but never mind.
Well, sometimes you just never know, do you? And you take a little bit of a gamble. No, I'm afraid times haven't dropped through in enough time, so...
Hopefully we're still third in class.
Yeah, catch you in a bit. Last one to go. Dave Tortoshell alongside Jason in that car. He's a sponsor of mine back in the day. How was that?
Oh, a great stage, like, just problems before.
Yeah.
Yeah, alternator issues.
It's okay now?
I think so. In a decent time, man, I think, hopefully.
Well, you've got one more stage to get out and have a blast and keep that fight going.
A few miles under the belt. That's it.
Cheers. Love, love, love a micro kit car. Particularly in those NME Nissan Motorsport Europe colours. Look at that. I wonder if Mark Higgins has looked at that and just had a little moment. I don't suppose he's had much time to have a little moment looking at that, has he? Bit of a gap on the road now. Marcus has had a fairly smooth run, apart from the issues, as you mentioned, with the alternator. Simon Hunter then, Howard Pridmore, talking about wanting more power in that little 1400 Corsa. It's a class win all day long, isn't it? It says something that you win the class that often, you start looking for bigger and better things to be fighting for, and he's certainly picking cars that really, on paper, he has no right to be fighting with, to pick fights with on the order, isn't he? One more to go.
Yeah, just got to the finish now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How easy is that said than done?
Yeah, it's easier said than done, but we've had our problems now, so hopefully that's all we'll have now.
Good stage that though, isn't it?
Yeah, really enjoyed that. Yeah.
Great. For the last one.
Great, thank you very much.
Martin Curzon, Daniel Jones, no times through for them on my readout just yet. Great story from Tim Cole though, isn't it? Getting that car rebuilt overnight, the team working all night till 3 a.m. and then back at 6 to get it done. Lee, that looked good.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Nice and smooth.
Smooth. Keeping in front of him behind.
Yeah,
so
that's the main thing.
Yeah.
Is that the plan for the last one?
It is, yeah. Keep second.
Keep second. Lee Sparrowhawk, Sam Myers. In a bit of a battle at the moment. Jonathan Davies, Owen Rowcliffe are just 6 seconds behind after that one. Lee just doing a bit of damage limitation there. "11 seconds though, Jonathan and Owen took out of him through that stage, so be an interesting last stage, that is for sure. We won't be able to back off at all. But if the plan is to keep Jonathan behind, then that'll be it. Right, that's all we've got time for in this stage. We're going to be live for the end of the next one, though. So we'll see that title fight go down to the final stage here in the Nigel Ferguson Fabricators Tour of Epynt. The Protyre Motorsport UK Asphalt Rally Championship really has come alive here, hasn't it? 2 more rounds after this one, and we've got 1 more stage here for Callum Black and Jack Morton to get a maximum score on the board. But they are not going to have it all their own way, because there are plenty waiting behind to pick up any pieces that might be there to be scrabbling about for. And we've seen that already today, so don't discount anything 13.6 miles away from the end of this 2-day grueling marathon over the Epynt military ranges. We'll see you in a few minutes' time for the final stage of the day.